Hello class, my name is Heath, and wildlife management has always been one of the more fascinating subjects. The course itself is required or recommended for my degree concentration in fish and wildlife. My graduate studies is in environmental management and policies. However, the idea of wildlife management has for a long time been a focus of mine. I wasn't always certain of the direction of my concentrations of studies. I realized what direction I wanted to go once I found the job I wanted. My dream job is to be an environmental protection specialist working in the national parks or forest. Uh, the job, the job's education qualification require a focus in the wildlife management field, plus working with a wide array of animals and plants. As far as school goes, my favorite and strongest subject is science, and since wildlife management is primarily science, I considered it a good option. I felt it only fitting to direct my attention to environmental science and management. I love to work outside, and I like to see the positive outcomes my contributions have on the ecosystem. I have done many wildlife protection volunteer activities, and wildlife protection is something I give a lot of my time and attention to. I spend much of my free time outdoors, hunting, camping, fishing, hiking, pretty much anything outdoors with the family. I feel like I have always had a strong connection with nature. It needs to be protected, respected, and appreciated. Nowadays, it seems nature is becoming less and less appreciated, and technology is taking over. I have nothing against technology, but more and more people are inside on their phones and less are outside enjoying nature. Human interactions have undoubtedly harmed the wildlife. It's man's duty to preserve the habitats and landscape we have left. I don't necessarily think it's my responsibility, but everyone's responsibility to protect these natural ecosystems. I love animals and nature, and I am concerned about conservation. I want my children to at least enjoy the places I enjoyed as a child. I have a real appreciation for the natural. I love to build, create, and imagine using natural methods that don't have a negative impact on nature. I not only find the ecosystem a thing to protect, I also think of it as very interesting on how it all works. I love the idea of taking responsibility for a piece of land and ensuring the population remains healthy. I suppose this is why I chose to study this subject.